am doing Tuscan Soup. I love this at Olive Garden, but then it got a little, it's called know who's cooking, so I make my own, which my granddaughter said is the best. With that being said, I already cut up some potatoes. I use the Johnsonville sausage. I use the mild Italian. And the sweet Italian. So that's mild and sweet. Johnsonville. But you can use whatever Italian sausage you want, but it's an Italian dish. So it's Italian soup. So I already took the skin off of them. I was trying to meal prep, y'all. So I already took the skin off. That's 2 packs of the sweet Italian. Let's turn this around. Sweet Italian and mild. Sweet and mild Italian. Throw that away. I'm gonna kick this out some wood. Okay. Now, I'll just move my camera back and forth on my phone. But my iPad is a different story. This is my YouTube channel with my iPad. So, my YouTube channel with my iPad. I just put in the sausage. I didn't turn on the, but I wanted this a little higher. So it's not gonna go higher. Let's see. As high as it goes. I guess this is high as it goes, Okay. With this, do I have it in? No. With this, you don't need to see me. How about that? We put the sausage in. It's like 5 of each. So that's 10 sausages. That's like 10 sausages. So, of your sweet Italian, Johnsonville, the sweet and the mild Italian. You gotta get a wooden spoon to break them up because you want like chunks of the mild Italian. Because if you ever had the soup at Olive Garden, it's really Tuscany soup. It's like a potato soup with kale. Let me take out my kale. I'm growing kale now. So let me take out my kale. I already cut it up. Already cut up and frozen. But I'm growing kale now. But you can get your kale from the grocery store. And cut it up. Chop it up. Chop it up into pieces. For your Tuscany soup, this is the last thing you put in. So, and I had Yukon gold potatoes. I chopped them up. If you have a Madeleine, you can chop it up with your Madeleine. I used a sharp knife to chop it up with. Okay, I had to take the cover off and I need that balance. Yeah, I had to take the cover off. Okay, so I just cut, look, they were starting to grow. So I just took my little peeler and peeled the more parts off. Because I'm not going to waste a potato. I'm not going to waste no food. And I just sliced them. You don't have to slice them so thick. Because you want, the thinner they are, the quicker it cooks. So If you have a Madeline, it's maybe 1/3 or something. You just cut them. Cut them. If you see it, you just cut them because you want it to cook fast, but you don't want it to cook too fast. It's like a 30-minute meal, to be honest with you. A quick 30-minute meal. And that's with prep, actually. This was like 8 potatoes. 8 Yukon gold potatoes, the little brown, nice tender yellow potatoes. I don't usually take the skin off because Olive Garden always gives you the skin, but I peeled some of it off because it was growing, so I peeled the little growing stuff off of there. Now my sausage is starting to cook, and I'm going to tell you this. Italian sausage is kind of greasy because it's pork. So because it's pork, it's pork sausage. I don't eat beef, but I eat pork. You know, arthritis and stuff, and they say beef is not good for arthritis. And arthritis running my family. I missed one that I didn't take the skin off. Okay, I was trying to rush, but it ain't too late. Okay, I thought I had a whole box of chicken stock. I did not. My husband used some of it Sunday, just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the box of chicken stock in here, but what I'm gonna do is after this sausage cooks, I'm going to take this pot and put the sausage in a strainer to strain some of the grease. Because you don't want all that grease in your soup. When you're at Olive Garden, you see a little grease from the sausage, but you don't see a lot. So you drain it. So I'm going to get a dish. And after we cook it, we're going to drain it. Then the reason why I'm going to put my lemon butter in it, I like capers. It's the zest of the lemon. Usually they don't put, Olive Garden don't put the lemon zest or lemon juice in their Tuscan soup. But I do. And I use my capers, my lemon garlic butter with caper sauce in it. And it gives it a little, because my lemon butter is made with cornstarch. So gluten-free, may I add, it is gluten-free. So with that being said, the cornstarch will thicken the gravy a little bit. Smart, right? I literally use my lemon garlic butter on a regular basis. Like last night we had the raviolis, and I got the shrimp raviolis. What's that? No, lobster raviolis. I got the lobster raviolis. So good. Got the lobster raviolis, and all I did was put 2 tablespoons of this. You know the raviolis that's already dead in the stores? I literally just put 2 tablespoons. And let me show y'all my tablespoon. I'm always in the stores and saying tablespoon. Tablespoon. This is my tablespoon. So, okay, I was going to show you teaspoon, tablespoon, but all I have is a tablespoon and a soup spoon. A tablespoon over there. I'm not doing all that. A tablespoon. Y'all know the difference between a tablespoon. I don't never use the measuring tablespoon because it's too small. It really is. I don't know where they get that from, but it's too small. So I use my tablespoon for my lemon butter. Whenever I'm cooking, doing my shrimp, or my husband's favorite. Ooh, this sausage smells so good. It really do smells good. It really do smells good. Italian sausage, sweet Italian, or I do sweet and mild in this, so you can't lose. At the end of the day, sweet or mild Italian soup. It's literally potato soup, but with kale and Italian sausage. So if you like potato soup, yeah, potato soup with kale and potato. So it's a healthy potato soup. How about that? And you can't go wrong with this because your kids and everybody will like it at the end of the day. Okay, y'all, I got on this jacket because I went worked out today. I worked out when I came home. And I said before I get in the shower, I was going to make this soup. So, I'm going to make this soup before I get in the shower. Okay. Now, I cut up the onion because it's onion and garlic. But if y'all knew how much garlic I put in my lemon garlic butter, I don't have to cut up garlic, or I don't have to put garlic in this. It's these 2 spoons I'm going to put of my lemon butter. I think I'll do 3 spoons. Last time I did, I should have wrote it down, but I think I did 2 spoons. Anyway, here we go. Okay. You want to leave some chunks in. And it's so good. Okay. We're going to drain that. You don't want to chop it up too much because you want big chunks in your big chunks in your soup. Because when you go to Olive Garden, they have big chunks. I chopped that up a little too much, but it's alright. It's all going to the same place. Okay, now I'm going to put my onion. Oh, it smells good. Nothing like onion and grease and sausage. There's remnants of grease and sausage and onion. And see, it's draining. You make sure you drain your sausage. Make sure you drain it. You don't want all that grease going in your soup, so you drain it. Maybe I'm too close. Okay, you know the onion, when it gets translucent, and then you want to coat all the bottom of this pot, and that's what I'm telling you. And you just open it up. 1, I did 2. 2 of my lemon butter. I thought about it. 2 of the lemon butters, and that's when I'm gonna need the teaspoon. This is the Knott's chicken broth. I put the chicken broth in there. The Knott's chicken broth. One. Ooh, that smells good. My caper sauce with that lemon is really amazing. A box of the chicken stock. Chicken broth, my bad, not chicken stock, chicken broth. Box of the chicken broth, or you can use stock. I use whatever I have because I buy both. So you can use the stock or the broth. Then you're gonna use, my bad, then you're gonna use, I always fill this up, my bad. Fill this up with water. One container, you fill it up with water. One container of broth, one container of water. One container of broth, one container of water. Now you're going to add your potatoes in that you cut up. Or, like I said, you can use the battling. And I use 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. I put that in there. Let me drain some of this grease off of because pork sausage is greasy. Now, I have the fire all the way up to my thing say 8. Okay. We're gonna throw away, that. We're gonna wipe our stove off. And drop the onion, piece of onion. Okay, now, I want this to come to a burl. So, slow. My connection is slow, that's what they're saying. Okay. Anyway, so, we're going to put the lid over this. And because my husband he said, I only put a splash in it. I'm going to put a little bit more water, maybe half a cup of water. Okay, I live in La Place. So we never drink the water or use the water, ever. The filter, I keep my filter changed and I keep my filter good on my refrigerator. And when you see everything that's going on in this world today with water and everything else, you need to have the bottled water or filter water or nothing that's coming out the faucet. I don't care where you live. Use bottled water or your filter. Okay, we're going to actually, this is still draining. I want it to come to a boil. So what I'll say is this, with the soup, we're going to put in a little of the oregano. Just a little oregano. And for a little kick, we're going to put in some red pepper flakes, because that's what Olive Garden have in theirs, red pepper flakes. Not a lot. I would say, because this is not coming out good enough for me, maybe a teaspoon, a teaspoonful. Not quite, half a teaspoon. But if you like it, a kick, put a whole teaspoon. But I'm going to do half. And I'm going to do a little of my season oil. But you can put whatever season you like in it. That's probably a tablespoon. Well, a teaspoon. Okay, now, it should look like this. And we're going to bring it to a boil while the, oh, I hit the end button in video. My bad. I messed that up. Oh well. That's on my cooking channel with shells. This is how it should look. I'm going to put the clothes on. We're still draining that. For the, we're still draining the sausage because they're really greasy. We're going to put the lid on it. But you saw I added the pepper flakes, I added the oregano, and I added my season oil. But like I said, you can use whatever you want to use to make it. I'm keep hitting something on that. So I don't know if I'm going to use that. I'm over it with that. I'll just keep the light on. How about that? But my season oil, I'm sorry, I had to turn it around. My season oil. But you, like I said, if you like whatever you use, you like, I always say go with your seasoning, what you like. Because I use different seasons. I love my Tony Satchel. I love my Best Stop. I love my Slap Your Mama. So I use different things for different recipes. So feel free for whatever season that you use it. And I'm gonna move this this around, this sausage around to make sure it get all of the grease out of it. Now, the drink of the day. These are really good. The new Corona Citrus, Sun Brew Citrus, really good. And it's like a lemon lime. It is so good. I tell you, I kid you not. I'm not really a beer drinker, except for if I'm eating seafood, crawfish. But these are really good. My husband picked me up a 6-pack. So good. Don't sleep on it. Really good. It is refreshing. While I'm waiting for this to go. It is really good. You have to try them. Okay, with that being said, I'm trying to talk over the vent too. So, got the vent on. I've been on here 26 minutes. And 10 minutes was trying to get the cameras right. My bad. When this comes to a roaring boil, then you put the sausage in there. But you want it boiling up, then you put the sausage in there. Yeah. So what else can I do? This is quick, actually. I'm usually not fiddling my thumbs. But I'm not gonna keep opening this because that just takes the heat from it. And it's heating up perfectly. So we give that probably, because I have it on 8, which I have it on high, to get a good boil. I think I would like for you to taste to make sure, because you want your potatoes seasoned. That's good. That's good. It doesn't need nothing. So I'm going to throw that spoon away because it doesn't need anything. So, pepper flakes, season all. The chicken, like a chicken bouillon, but it's the knots. Chicken bouillon. And a tablespoon of oregano. And 2 tablespoons of my lemon garlic butter with caper sauce. You could just pick up a bunch. This was 8 potatoes. I usually do 10 of the Yukon, but I only had 8, so there you go. I usually put 10 in there. This is one kale. But I'm growing it, so I don't know. I usually, when I buy them in the store, I get a bunch, 1 bunch, and chop it up. Not too small, because you want to see the thick when you eat the soup. And you really just letting that, when you put that in there, you're just letting it like melt a little bit, not a lot. You might, when you put that in there, that's the last thing. Like you throw some shrimp in there. If you were doing shrimp and you were cooking shrimp and you don't want them overcooked, that's how you do that kale for that soup, because it still be crunchy when you get it when you're in Olive Garden. It's not wilted, it's not soft. It's still got a crunch in it when you're eating your soup. So just like you do shrimp, you would do that kale. You put it in as the last thought. Move it around, stir it, put the lid on it for maybe 5 minutes, and then you're good to eat. Period. And with that, and all you need is, I usually have some good Parmesan, but this is going to have to do. It's gonna have to do. Because that's all I had. I forgot to get the Parmesan. I usually like fresh Parmesan. Look at God. Look at God. Fresh Parmesan. This is after. You sprinkle that on after. After it's dead, when you're finna pour your bowl, you'll have all it. I'll go out and rolling it, putting you fresh Parmesan. Yeah, this is Parmesan. I almost thought I didn't have anything. This is my go-to when I'm, I always have that for some reason. But I will be showing y'all a picture on the tail end of this. I will definitely take a picture of it. Because this soup, you want it to go to a burl. It's starting to do because you want your potatoes to be tender and good. So I'm gonna say this takes probably, if I wouldn't have wasted 10 minutes trying to get the picture right, I would be doing better. I think this meal takes about 30, 35, 40 minutes. But I was messing with the camera. I couldn't get the cameras right. I hadn't videoed in a while. I thank God I'm in 24 stores. So like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe to my videos. Because cooking with shells is really where it's at. God has truly blessed me to 3 years. Been doing this videoing, delivering my products. I'm in Acquista Pace. Let's start down the line. Started with Morton's. I'm in 3 Morton's. Ralph's was my second store. I'm in 3 Ralph's. I'm in Oak Point Fresh Market, 3 Oak Points. I'm in Alexander's, 2 Alexander's. I'm in Dornax, Sapardo's. I'm in Conseco's. I'm in 3 Conseco's. They have 6 Conseco's. I'm in 3 out of the 6. A new one they just got on Jefferson Highway. With an old, when you're going down before you get to Causeway, they bought that whole strip mall by Metairie Bank. I think it used to be Waterworks or something back in the days. I don't remember. But on Jefferson Highway, all the way down past Harryhand, all the way down like you're heading to the city, going to Salisbury, they bought that whole strip mall. And that's going to be their biggest store, Conseco's, on Jefferson Highway. I think this should be ready about late October. So that's a blessing. So I'll be in that one. So that will give me 4 Conseco's. I don't think I'm in Butcher Boys. That's Ralph's too. That's owned by the same person. That's in Plaquemine. I'm a little bit of everywhere but Kenner. I'm in Metairie, New Orleans, Denham Springs, Oak Point, Baton Rouge. The only place I'm not in is Kenner. And I'm from Kenner, born and raised. I'm not in Kenner. Everywhere but Kenner. And I'll probably be in a store near you pretty soon. Because I'm always moving around. So with that being said, don't forget to like my videos, share my videos with family and friends, and subscribe to to my video. I have been buying your sauce, Terrence. Thank you, Terrence. It said it so quick. Wait a minute. Bell Chase. Okay, Bell Chase. Bromark. I didn't say Bromark. I'm in all 5 Bromarks. God forgive me. Because every one of my stores are a blessing. But make sure you try this. Because this is some good soup. If you, I'm going to take the lid off. It's coming to a boil now. I'm going to stop taking the lid off. It's coming to a boil. Okay, stop taking the lid off, Michelle. I'm trying to rush it. So I'm figuring this would. I never time nothing, and that's bad. I just look. I'm a person that just look at stuff, or I'll pull a potato out. I'll taste it to see if it's ready. Looking at something, I guess, because I was always in the kitchen with my grandmother, so they didn't measure nothing. They didn't time anything. They just cooked, and I cook, and I can see when something's ready. See when I don't, yeah. So I got to do better about that. With that being said, I got to do better. But definitely, if you don't drink, that's fine. But if you do, definitely try these Coronas because they really are good. They really are amazing. They citrusy, because I don't like a beer. But this tastes citrusy. You could taste the already orange and lime in it. So when you put an extra lime in it, you don't have to. That's a choice. Because I like a lot of lime anyway. Lime and lemon, I'm that person. And this is lime and orange, so it's even better. But anyway, and I appreciate anybody that actually look at my videos. It's such a blessing. I always pray over my products, pray over whatever I'm fixing. I always pray for my customers, pray for the stores, pray for them to prosper, that I prosper. I always pray. I pray before I get there, I pray when I'm in there, and I pray when I leave. Because prayer changes things, and faith unlocks the door. So, with that being said, I want y'all to actually try this recipe at me, so I'll know that you tried it, and take a picture and send it to me, and I'll post it on my Instagram, Facebook, and I'll post it to my YouTube that y'all tried it. So definitely, you would not be disappointed with this Tuscan soup. I'm going to put in everything that I use. I'm going to put it in the description when I'm finished. And I'm going to try to save the spoons. But to me, y'all just need to sprinkle some with a teaspoon or a tablespoon, and then taste it. And you can add some more if you want to, or that should be fine. I never try to give you too much of salt or seasoning, because you can always add seasoning. You can't take seasoning back, but you can add. So I always try to keep it balanced so y'all can really appreciate the flavor itself. And putting my lemon garlic butter with caper sauce in it saves me from, if y'all knew how much garlic I actually chop and put in that sauce, you would be amazed. So, I think right now, I can, because I was trying to time it, y'all. And it is kind of boiling. And we're going to look at a potato. Okay, I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell y'all how you know it almost did. And don't do this at home. I'm used to dealing with hot food. So, this, you see the circle? Can you see the circle? It's not quite, but it's almost. Not quite. You can cut through it, but you can't cut through it totally. Just have 10 more minutes. I would give it 10 more minutes. 6 o'clock. But y'all don't have to stay with me. You can come back and look at this channel because it's on my YouTube. I don't know if I can put it on my Facebook. It is on my YouTube channel. And so I always tell people follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But my YouTube, I actually break down all of my recipes and how much to put in it to start. And you can always add more seasoning. Because somebody will tell me, you should have put more salt in that or whatever. No. You can add a little bit more salt or something, but I'm not going to add it. You do what you want. Because I don't try to do too much. Now, this is going to take 10 minutes. So, since it's going to take 10 minutes, and I think we are all drained, it's not dripping no more. We're going to get some of this flavor in here. And I'm going to pick up this so you can see. And this, oh, I'm blocking the light, my bad. This is literally how the Tuscany soup without the kale looks when you go to Olive Garden. You see a little of the sausage grease, but not a lot. That's why I was draining it, because you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some because pork has grease, but you try to get as much of it as you can out of it. I wonder, can I find me like a book? Okay, let's see if this book helps me kind of prop it up so you can actually see in the pot. No, it would have to be taller, huh? Yeah, it would have to be taller, but I tried. I did try. Okay, putting the lid back on it. 10 minutes more, 6 o'clock, I'm going to put my kale in. This 10 minutes. So we would say this soup takes about 40. I said a half an hour. I lost 10 minutes trying to do both cameras and doing all extra. But I would say this soup takes about 45 minutes. But you at home can always taste one of your potatoes. You try to even it out. If you want even potatoes, do it with a Madeline, because you'll get straight even. If you don't have that, I just cut them and put them in. I didn't use, and I have a Madeline, but I didn't feel like doing that because I am my sous chef, I am my dishwasher, I am my all in all. So I didn't want to do all that washing. I didn't. So I didn't pull it out. I don't have much to wash. The knife, a spoon, and this. All right. And the bowl I'm going to use to fix it. That part. That part. So, what have we learned? Tuscany soup, Olive Garden Tuscany soup with Shell's lemon butter is amazing. Yeah. I love that you stayed on here with me. That was so nice. I don't know how, I'm going to learn how to ask you next time. Let's see. If I do it now, I know I'm going to mess something up. Add photos, camera rolls. No. I know I wasn't going to do. I'm going to learn how to do that so next time when I'm on here, I can add you and you can be cooking with me. Because it's been so nice you stayed on here with me. Thank you so much. I enjoyed you staying on here. And, oh yeah, and I gotta clean this, but we're gonna throw away this. That was the excess grease. Excess grease from the drainer. And don't forget to drain your sausage. Take it out, put the onions in there. If you're not in Louisiana and you can't get my lemon butter, you just try the Tuscany without it. But if you put the lemon butter in it, it gives you an extra little zing. That part. And it's hot in this kitchen. I want to turn this up to pull some of this heat, but then I ain't gonna be able to hear you. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me. Yeah, that part. So this is 5 more minutes. I can add my kale. Don't do this no longer than 8 minutes and turn the fire off. We're gonna put that kale in there. And then you turn the fire off. Definitely. Put the kale, let it burn for 5 minutes in there. Then turn the fire off. Leave the lid on it. Because you want the kale to be still crunchy. You want it to be still crunchy. You don't want soggy kale. You don't. Now you might have to add, and I'm hot, because I'm in this jacket. And then I'm gonna eat hot soup but this soup is so good. Me and one of the vendors, she does the pickle lady. Farmer Diva went to Olive Garden last week or week before last. Oh, my bad. I like her pickles. We went to lunch, and Farmer Diva, we went to Olive Garden, and we had soup and salad, because I love their Tuscany soup. But over the years, they had a lady that used to do their soup, and I think she retired. So everybody does it different, and it's not where it used to be, but yeah, because it was consistent, and I think she retired. So I don't know if they don't have the recipe back there, or I don't know. The different chefs do different things, and they make different things taste different. So everybody, we boiling, y'all. We finally boiling. I got 3 more minutes, but we're boiling. Because remember I told you these potatoes are going to be ready in 10 minutes to put the kale in. And it's boiling. And it smells amazing. Think about it. Onion, garlic from my lemon garlic butter, a little lemon, some capers in there. That's a plus. Italian sausage, sweet and mild. You can't go wrong with that. And I'm going to go ahead and put my kale in. Waste not, want not. I want all my kale, because when you eat this soup, you want all the kale. You have the opportunity to put as much kale as you want in your soup. It's no limit to the kale of this soup. And you can have some of the potatoes breaking. My potatoes are not broken up. If you do it with the mandolin, it makes it easier because it's finer and they'll break up. But I did them a little thicker, but you don't have to. I did, because like I said, I did it with the knife. So I didn't do it with the Madeleine. So, but if you want like the pretty consistency, do it with the Madeleine, and all your potatoes will be the same size. You see the pepper flakes floating. And this smells amazing. Put the lid back on, and we're gonna do 8 minutes. And we're gonna take a picture of this and post it. So good. Check out my picture because it's definitely coming with the Parmesan. The Parmesan sprinkle. So good. If y'all haven't tried the Tuscan soup, definitely try it. It is amazing. You won't be disappointed. It's not like your regular potato soup where you're going to get the potatoes, cheese, and bacon, and you just, potato soup is good. But Tuscan soup is next level. The Italians did their thing with this soup. They really did. Don't sleep on it. The heavy whipping cream gives a good texture, creaminess. Me putting that lemon butter gives it a little thicker because sometimes when you get them, it's like too thin and like watery. But when you have the right elements to everything and everything is just right, it's perfect and it's good. And if you try this soup, you will not be disappointed. Because think about it, you'll go to a restaurant and you'll have soup and salad. I know we're in Louisiana and it's hot all the time, but you'll still see somebody on Facebook or Instagram doing some gumbo. Gumbo ain't just for the holidays. They do gumbo. You can get gumbo at any little restaurant now. So you can have soup at any restaurant now. This soup will take you for lunch and you will be good because the potatoes, the sausage, the kale, everything that's in there, and then putting it with my lemon butter, a little zest of lemon juice, and those capers that's floating around in it. It's not a lot of capers. If you're not a caper person, it's not a lot. I don't have a lot in there, but they are in there. It gives it a little something extra. And I always want something extra. So y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to post a picture and see the results, and you won't be disappointed. Y'all have a blessed and amazing day. And don't forget to like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and share my channel with family members. Because when y'all taste this Tuscan soup, y'all will not be disappointed. Y'all will not be like, oh my God, this is good. Everybody don't go to Olive Garden. So you might not even know about Tuscan soup or Italian soup if you're not Italian. But this soup here is really good. If you like potato soup, you're going to love Tuscan soup. I promise you. You will love it. So y'all have a blessed day. And I'm going to post a picture so y'all can see the whole thing. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a mighty blessed day. Bye-bye.